What I eat in a day. Don't judge me. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. I had 2 subscribers that have asked me, what do I eat in a day? And one of them, goes back a couple months. I said, if I ever put what I eat in a day on YouTube, I'd be laughed right off of YouTube. And then the other subscriber just asked me about a week ago in a comment. And I told her I'm not a good eater or what you would call a healthy eater. But I told her I would do a video about it. And I'm just going to be completely honest because it's who I am. And I'm not bothered by that. You don't have to like it. And you don't have to eat like I do. But this is just me and I have to be me. And as I said, don't judge me because I'm not good. I eat what I like. I don't eat healthy things or read labels and all that. I eat what I like, and I'm a very, very picky, finicky, weird eater. So before I get started, I want to welcome you. Thank you so much for being here today and spending time with me. Subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, give me a thumbs up if you like it, and leave me a comment. But don't tell me how bad I am, because I already know. Okay, well, coffee is my first thing. I love coffee. I can only drink decaf. I've been drinking decaf coffee since the 1980s. But I drink 7 cups a day. I might have an extra one sometimes here or there. And I like the dark Italian roast. This is the Pete's coffee, and it is decaf, and I ordered off Amazon in boxfuls because I go through it pretty quick. And in this coffee, I use this Coffee Mate vanilla creamer. Yeah, French vanilla creamer. And, it's probably around 3 tablespoons. I just dump it in till it tastes good, and I know exactly how much to put in. So that I drink throughout the day. Now, as far as what do I eat a lot of and daily and on a regular basis, well, I've got to say peanut butter. I only like the creamy. This is Jif. At one time they had it, it was cinnamon. It was peanut butter with cinnamon in it. I can't find it anymore. I've looked everywhere, every store, online. I just cannot find it. And I like that the best of all. But since they don't have it, I'll eat the creamy peanut butter. And jelly. I use jelly. And I put that on either saltine crackers or apples or bread. And I like the bread. Let me grab that. And what I eat is this Dave's bread. I really like this. Have any of you all tried this bread? It is so good. And I'm not a big bread person, but I love this bread. And as I said, it's made by Dave's. It has 21 whole grains and seeds, organic bread, 5 grams of protein, 5 grams of fiber, 260 milligrams of omega-3, and 22 whole grains, non-GMO and verified. So that's this. And that's my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which I could eat every day. And I usually do have a peanut butter sandwich for lunch. What I like at least 3 to 4 times a week is the creamy tomato soup by Campbell's. Just a plain old creamy tomato soup. I love this. I have it for supper. This isn't a lunch thing, but it's a supper thing for me. And I will take saltine crackers, maybe 5 of them or 6, crumble them up and put them in this tomato soup. I love that. every single day I eat these Think bars. Oh my goodness. I love these. And I have to eat 2 a day. And I wish I could eat 5 a day, but they're too expensive. And I order them in boxes off of Amazon. I believe it comes 6 to a box. And I always have a supply of them. Here's another box that's already open. Are these healthy? I doubt it. They are, let me see, like a protein bar. It says 20 grams of protein, 0 sugar, no artificial sweeteners, chunky peanut butter, gluten-free, GMO-free, and low GI. They are absolutely delicious. They're sweet. Things that are healthy just don't taste good to me. They don't have a flavor. Now this sounds healthy because, you know, it says it's a protein bar and I need protein. It's 240 calories for 1 bar. And it does have, I think, maltitol in it for the sweetener. But I love these. I can't wait to wake up in the morning and get one in my mouth. And I won't go to bed until I put another one in my mouth with my coffee. I have a cup of coffee and one of these right before I get in bed. And this is the size of them. So you get plenty. Alright. Another thing that I eat, usually 1 a day, are these Belvita. Now these are the soft baked. They're the oats and chocolate little bars. I don't really care for these. They're more like a cookie. I'll show you. I have one left in here. This is the size of it, and they're thick. They're not skinny bars. They're thick because they're oatmeal. Now they had the protein bars. It was still oats and chocolate, but it was called a protein bar. And it was the same packaging, same size, same thickness, and they just tasted more like oatmeal. And I loved them. Can't find them. I even called the company to see if they were discontinued, and they're not. But they're not in any stores, and they're not even on Amazon. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Alright. Oh, I forgot another thing that I have every single day is this Boost. I drink the Berry Vanilla. It's by Nestle's. It's a protein drink. It has 16 grams of protein, 1 carb choice, and 4 sugars. I get the glucose control. And that's this. And I put this in a blender with some ice to make it kind of frothy like a milkshake. Oh my gosh, they're so good. Now, other things I like to eat. I love this Nature Valley granola cereal. Not this flavor. This is the cranberry almond. And I love the cinnamon. But I can't find it. Now, I don't think they discontinued it. I just think my store was sold out of it. But the cinnamon one, oh my goodness. And I don't eat this in a bowl with milk like cereal. I just eat it out of the bag like a snack. And love it. Another thing that I will eat, and I'll eat this for supper, is tuna. Now, I eat no seafood at all, but I will eat this. And this is the Star-Kissed light, chunk light tuna in water. And Dave makes it for me because I can't look at fish or meat. It just grosses me out. I don't like to eat meat. I don't like to eat seafood. I never have. And I just can't stand looking at it. When I do, I see dead fish. If I look at meat, I want to vomit. I just see like pigs and cows, and then I think I'm eating those things. And it just, I don't know, grosses me out. But, so he'll make this, and he mashes it up. It's fine as it is. It's in just little pieces in here, but it has to be really, really mixed up to where it just looks like little slivers. If I saw a chunk, would not let it touch my lips. So he just mashes it up for me really good and then just puts honey mustard in it. And again, I'll eat this on Dave's bread, and that's a good dinner for me. Another dinner that I would eat and I love is spaghetti, but with marinara sauce. I don't want the meat in it, and I like the angel hair pasta. And so that's a good dinner for me. And that's really all I can think of. Now, do I like mashed potatoes? Yeah, they're okay. Any vegetables? Green beans and carrots. That's really the only vegetables that I like. But I don't love them, and I don't love mashed potatoes and things like that. I'm not a meal type person. So I can eat it once in a while, but that's not what I reach for. When it comes time for supper, a bowl of cereal, like the shredded mini wheats, the wee little squares with the white icing on top, of course the icing. I'll eat that for supper, and like I said, the tomato soup or spaghetti or tuna fish, and that's pretty much it. I don't have a wide variety of things that I like, but what I do like, I could eat it every single day, over and over again. I can eat scrambled eggs, but only if Dave makes them. I would never eat one out in public or at somebody else's house because they have to be made a certain way. They can't look wet or gooey or anything. They have to be real dry looking and chopped up real fine, to the point where you would eat them with a spoon as opposed to a fork because you couldn't get them to stay on a fork. I have texture issues. Certain textures, I just can't take. Something like Jell-O, oh my gosh, no way, never, ever. Because it moves, it wiggles in your mouth, and that, ugh. And like I said, meat and seafood, it's a visual thing, and even a texture thing for me, and I just don't want any parts of it. So because I don't eat those kind of things, I try to get my protein with these protein bars and the cereal with the protein in it and things like that. Now, are they healthy? I'm sure not. They're somewhat healthy. Oh my gosh, I forgot something. One of the most important things. My Spudsy. These are made by Spudsy, S-P-U-D-S-Y, and they are sweet potato puffs. They come in different flavors. You can get barbecue, ranch, a couple other ones, but I love these sweet potato ones, and they're coated in cinnamon, so they are so good. Now, are they healthy? I don't know. Are they good? Absolutely. They are made with a blend of rice flour, pea protein, sweet potato flour, and tapioca starch. And they are plant-based. They are so good. I have to eat these every day. And as you see, I'm well stocked because I don't want to run out of them. I don't know if you've ever tried these or seen them in your stores. I find them at Food Lion here. They are delicious. So that's really it for what I eat. Now, to be perfectly honest, if there was cookies or candy or something like that, yes, I eat it. I love sweets of any kind. I love icing and cake and chocolate and M&Ms and all that stuff. I don't eat it as bad as I used to, but I still eat it, and pretty much every day I have to have something sweet. Well, does anybody else eat as awful as I do? And if you did, you might not want to tell anybody. But it's, you have to be who you are. And I'm just being me. And thankfully, I haven't had any health issues over it yet. And thankfully, I have great blood work. I have great blood pressure. I take no medications for any of that stuff. In fact, my blood pressure runs low. It's not even like normal, like what they say it should be. I have no cholesterol issues. I don't have high cholesterol at all. And I'm in pretty good shape. So that's all I can tell you about it. Well, I hope you got to know me a little better by knowing what I eat in a day and every day. And it may seem boring to some people because they need a variety. I don't. I only like what I like, and I don't want anything else. I'm not willing to try anything new. I'm funny like that. I just know what I like, and that's all I want. Well, let me leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip today is on honesty. And I'm going to read you something from Proverbs. This is Proverbs 12:22. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but those who act faithfully are in his delight. Well, I thought this was a great verse to talk about today because honesty to me is very important to our character. Now, it would have been easier for me to get on here and say, oh, well, I drink green smoothies every day, and, I read all the labels, and I only eat what's good for me. Lots of fruits and vegetables and lean meat and things like that. None of that is true. Not for me. It does not apply to me. And I believe in being transparent and being honest. As Popeye always said, I am who I am, and that's all that I am. Now, at my age, I'll be 70 in May. Maybe I should be eating healthy, and most people do, or say they do anyhow. But I eat what I eat, and I have to be honest about it. And it doesn't bother me. I'm not ashamed of it or embarrassed of it or anything, because it's just me. I have to be who I am. So I hope that you never fear that something you do or that you don't do, and maybe the world thinks we should do, I hope that never makes you feel like you have to cover it up. You don't have to cover up anything. You want to be true to yourself and just be honest. Be who you are, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent. And you'll be at peace with yourself. I'm at peace with who I am. I don't claim to be perfect. I'm far from it, especially when it comes to eating. But I'm okay with that. And I hope that you're okay with however you are. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.